5 centimeters per second. That's how long it takes for the cherry petals to fall. 5 centimeters per second is a short animated film that is separated into 3 episodes that tell the lives of 2 people, Takaki Tono and Akari Shinohara, 2 childhood friends that slowly grow apart as time goes on. The first chapter, Cherry Blossoms, already sets up the tone of the film, somber, bittersweet, and a little sad. It's a story of young love, of 2 children that are inseparable. We see from the very start how close Takaki is to Akari, spending every moment with each other, having fun to the point where even their own classmates think they are in love. Everything is bright, everything is cheerful, everything is happy. But the title itself reflects the movie's themes, distance and separation. 5 centimeters per second may not seem like a lot, it's only 5 centimeters, but that second can never wait. It goes on, and suddenly 5 turns into 10, then into 20, then 100. Time moves on, and Takaki moves schools. Although they physically grow apart, they remain close still, through Akari's letters. Her influx of letters, her voice, reassures Takaki that they are still here, still together. Yet, we already see some signs of distance, of separation. All of these letters are from Akari, yet we see none from Takaki. We see Takaki struggle to write a letter, to convey his emotions he feels for her. Perhaps the lone bird in the sky symbolizes Akari and how she has moved on. Akari might have had her life on track, but Takaki is still stuck, contemplating on whether he should write to her. As Takaki once again prepares to transfer schools, they both decide that they should meet up. So, Takaki prepares to go. It's a long journey, and we see the time he invests in the preparation, the trains he outlines, the routes that he writes down. All of it leads to this one moment. But the journey itself is arduous. Or the train delays, the wild weather, and the letter that he lost just reinforces that sometimes things are out of our control. No matter how much we try to change the outcome, the actions have already been engraved and set in stone, and maybe this outcome, their loss of love, was years in the making. Takaki eventually meets up with Akari, though the time that they were supposed to meet up, 7 p.m, is long gone by then, and as they walk back in the snow, they stumble upon the cherry blossom tree that Akari mentioned in her letter. But now it looks decrepit and withered away by the snow, by the wind, by the storm. A symbol of their relationship now, perhaps. The kiss that they give each other is in part hopeful and bittersweet. For Takaki, it means hope maybe. It means a better chance for a better future. He leans in close, but she barely does. For Akari, I think she realizes that this once blossoming love that they had for one another has long since passed. And I feel like Takaki understands this to a degree. After all, he said that he was filled with an insufferable sadness. How could he feel Akari's warmth in her soul when he did not know what to do with it? When he did not know what he could give to her? Sometimes life can't just wait for us. People move on. Time changes. It's unavoidable. Chapter 2. The Cosmonaut. The person who travels the cosmos. The second chapter introduces a new character, Kunai. A classmate of Takaki, she vies for his love and his attention. And parallel to Takaki, she is stuck in life. She is the only one in her class to not have filled out a form for her future studies, seemingly indecisive on who she should be, what she should become. Her situation mirrors Takaki, scared to confess her emotions, to put herself in a position of uncomfortability, and that has led her to not concentrating on surfing, not concentrating on her tomorrow. But Kunai learns to take things one at a time, to take the first step rather than worry about everything else. Don't overcomplicate things, just focus on one thing at a time. And while she thrives in one area, evidenced by her confidence in her surfing skills, sometimes things don't go your way. and as her interactions with Takaki grow and hope start to sparkle in her heart, we, the audience, realize the emptiness of a failed love. Takaki himself is said to be emotionally distant, and through Kunai's eyes, we see that he is different from the other boys. Takaki is in a state of aimlessness. He sees through her, he sees through everyone. He sees beyond them, like that one rocket that reaches towards the sky, towards the ends of the universe. He reaches for something that is beyond his reach, beyond their belief. And when we see instances of him opening his phone to type a message, he never presses send. Kunai sees this, and she finally understands that he doesn't like her back. This realization is heartbreaking to Kunai. The pain is heart-wrenching. As she lies in bed, crying herself to sleep, she knows that she'll be always hopelessly in love with him. But unlike him, she knows that she cannot remain always in that state. She knows that she has to let go. Kunai's story is sad and tragic, but she can brave the storm. She can weather the hard times. Like that one bird in the sky, she knows that she has no choice but to move on. Chapter 3. 5 centimeters in a second. It's been years. We see a now cleaner, fresher Takaki working at his home. He looks better, much better. We see him then walking. The day is beautiful. The sun is bright and warm. There is a scent of cherry blossoms as he passes by the blossoming trees. As he walks across a railroad, another woman walks past him. And in that moment, he knows that this is Akari. But as the both of them turn back, a train blows past them, blocking both of their views. There's a flashback to a more solemn and tired-looking Takaki. It seems that he has met a woman, but unlike her unconditional love that she feels for him, he cannot reciprocate it. We also see an older Akari, reassuring her parents that everything will be okay. She's excited for her wedding next month. Alone in a train carriage, reading a book, we see that she is currently engaged. The train, a symbol of time, carries on while she reminisces of a time in the past, of her and Takaki, but now she has moved on. The scene then cuts to Takaki. His apartment is a mess, littered with old cans and piles of garbage. His relationship with his girlfriend has soured. Sadness has permeated throughout the apartment, has accumulated into something that destroys his life. He looks lost, defeated, almost. Temporal distance has carved out a hole in his heart, left with nothing but pain and a deep longing, a deep ache for his lost past, for this Akari that he dreams of, even now, till this day. But I feel like I must clarify something. What Takaki wanted was not the Akari of the now, it was the Akari a decade ago. It was the Akari in his memories. Time changes and people do, as well. Takaki was holding on to an ideal of Akari, not the woman that she is now, that she is today. And among the frenetic city rhythms and its bright lights, he decides to change. The smile that Takaki gives in the end is the acceptance that he has finally let go. It's such a poignant moment, a reflection of painful years, of love, of loss. Takaki will move on, no matter how painful it might be. It's taken such a long time, but in the end, time waits for no one.